Good morning. We're going to start in less than a minute. Thank you for being up already and joining me in our home. Good morning and welcome to Cup of Faith for this Wednesday, December the 16th. Christmas is so close. And again, welcome to our home. Wish you could all come and visit us in person, and soon we'll be able to get back to normal. On the weekend, I jammed a finger, this little finger right here. And thankfully it wasn't on my dominant hand, but it's been painful and inconvenient nonetheless. Simple things like putting on my trousers or my seat belt, and complex things like trying to exercise have all been affected by this little injury. It is getting better day by day, so I thank you for your prayers. Now, I think that in some ways that's a good way to think about who we are as people and our dilemma. We have what I think is a fractured and impaired nature. And this fractured and impaired nature affects our behavior and our emotions, and it results in fear and shame and regret. In essence, we all have scars and skeletons. Christmas can be the worst time. It accentuates often everything about our past that we have regretted and we wish wasn't there. Brenda and I worked in the inner city of Winnipeg for 8 years, and Christmas was a terrible time for so many. Everything that had gone wrong with people's lives was accentuated with the lights and the music and the joy that surrounded them. The intersection of our nature and our behavior is often called sin. In the Old Testament, sin, and let me say in brackets, that sin and wickedness are not always synonymous. In the Old Testament, it was often defined as literally to go astray. In the New Testament, it is often defined as to miss the mark. It's almost like a bow and arrow aiming at a target, and when you don't hit that target dead center, you have missed the mark. That is what sin is. But there is good news. There is hope and there is healing for wholeness. This is our cup of faith. It's not so much a easy three-step do this kind of thing, but rather our hope for wholeness and healing from our scars and our skeletons is a gift given to us by God, born out of His compassion. And this is what offers us hope and healing today in our worst moments. There's 2 verses I'd like to leave you with. First of all, Micah chapter 7. Verse 19 and 20. And ironically, in my daily 1-year Bible reading, this is a verse that came up. Once again, you will have compassion on us. You will trample our sins under your feet and throw them into the depths of the ocean. And you will show us your faithfulness and unfailing love. And in Matthew chapter 1, verse 21, and she will have a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. In this gift of Christmas, God's Son Jesus, He will put us back together. He will heal us from our scars and skeletons. God bless you today and for the remaining week. Cheers. Enjoy your cup of faith. Next week, we'll talk about the gift of God giving us peace in times of turmoil.